welcome back, and today a review for this book here, and this is the first book in the Mistborn series. This is The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. Now, as you may know if you've watched the channel, I have not read any Brandon Sanderson, and that has been on purpose. I've been trying to avoid the hype surrounding this author. I wanted to be at least slightly objective when I actually came to read his books, so I've been trying to stay away from most of the cosmere stuff, though I have owned a few books, and I did get the Mistborn trilogy as a present recently. So Mistborn book 1, I've read it now. It is, it's a sizable book. It's kind of a mid-sized book, I suppose, as far as fantasy goes, but I did find it extremely accessible. Now, Brandon Sanderson's prose is very concise and to the point. His descriptors are very pretty in places, but I feel like it has been heavily edited to be a almost perfect jumping in point for just about anyone. If you're a slower reader, if you struggle with reading, I don't think this will be an issue for you at all. It is a very light read, I found. This is a series that I feel is going to deal with a lot of big themes. Certainly in this book, history and religion tend to be very, very at the foremost here, as well as class systems. And there was an element of dealing with immortality, and I like how he used the similar method that Tolkien used, in that, if your life goes on beyond a natural length, that you almost become thinner and your existence tends to be more tenuous. And that reminded me of Gollum and Bilbo from The Hobbit. There's also a kind of Christ idea used here as well. One of the characters is almost compared to Christ. It is slightly clumsy, but it is a plot point that is used in the book. As far as the plotting goes, it is very tight and it's very concise, but it is a little obvious at times. You see a lot of the twists coming, and the plot is relatively obvious and easy to follow, which again helps to its accessibility, really. It was a very satisfying book. The characters, you get about a dozen characters. You don't get too deep into a lot of the characters beyond their skin level. A couple of the main characters, you get to see their motivations and their histories a little more. And those certainly come to the fore later in the book, around page 500-600. But all in all, not too deep a character work. What I did really enjoy here was that the whole book flowed. It had a very good pacing. It didn't overstay its welcome. It really delivered everything it was setting out to deliver, and it was quite a thrill ride. I would actually give this book a 4.5 out of 5. A very, very good first entry, maybe slightly over proofread or edited. It comes across slightly sterile, which kind of kept it from the upper reaches where I thought it had a shot at being, but certainly a 4.5 out of 5.